Just frustrated, man. Especially the way I played. Gotta definitely play better. Gotta get it done. I came into the game. This whole week I ain't felt well, but that's no excuse. I'm out there. Gotta get the job done. Just frustrated just with the work we put in, how hard we work. Just that's not the outcome. Getting goose egg and getting beat by 30 is definitely not the route that we thought was going to happen today.
What happened on the Waddle touchdown?
Yeah, man, just one-on-one. It's my fault. I just got to stay on top, you know what I'm saying? He ran a drift and go, so they gave me 2 drifts early on, so I played aggressive on the drift, and he ran a drift and go. Tua threw a good ball, no help. I got to get him down, got to make the play, so that's on me. Got to be better. It's really that simple.
You mentioned the drift and go.
Yeah.
Were you playing that thinking a pick, and were you maybe pressing a little bit because there wasn't much production on offense and the defense thinking we need to score, we need to do something here to flip the game?
Well, no, not on that play. I wasn't thinking a pick. I was just thinking the drift. Like, usually, the drift is like a six-step route, and that's what he ran, and he stuttered it. So once he ran the double move, I'm thinking the ball's gonna probably go a little outside. But Tua threw it good. He threw it inside, so it kind of turned into a skinny post, which is it's tough to cover, but I've covered it before, so I have to make the play.
Did you expect help, DJ?
No. It's one-on-one, man. Mano-a-mano, he got the best of me. Sometimes it happens.
How tough is it to watch from the sideline and see your quarterback get hit as much as he did and ultimately have to go out because of a head injury?
Yeah, it's frustrating. Just seeing the offense just as a whole struggle. Like I said, we put in a lot of work during the week, so just seeing them struggle, it definitely, it's not fun to look at. You want to see your offense having fun, moving the chains, so it's pretty tough to watch, especially a game like today.
You're a prideful player, DJ. There's a prideful team, and when you guys endure a game like this and look up at the scoreboard and see 30-0, what does go through your mind?
Well, for me, it's a good old ass whooping, man. Sometimes get your ass whooped, man. Just to simply put it, it's a lot of lessons to be learned. That's how I look at it. We got to watch the film. You can't overreact. You got to just watch the film and really look at it, look at your individual performance, and just see what you could do to get better. That's the way I'm approaching it.
What is it that makes this offense so dangerous? Obviously, Tyreek is out, but you guys have been outscored 64-13 by the Dolphins this season. What is it? The scheme, the speed?
I say both. I say McDaniels, he definitely knows what he's doing. He was in San Francisco, so he knows our defense pretty well. He knows the insides and outs. And then you got the speed. Even Tyreek didn't play today, but they utilized Waddle the same way they would have utilized Tyreek. Still a guy that runs a 4.2, a guy that's really fast. And, we just didn't do a good job stopping him. We should have eliminated him, and we didn't. So, me, everybody that was covering, we got to be better.
3 games left to play. Obviously, you're eliminated from the playoffs at this point. How do you stay motivated?
It's hard, to be honest. I'm not going to sit here and say, we're going to be motivated every week. Not knowing. Knowing we're not going to the playoffs, it's very tough to say, hey, man, keep your mind, keep it a championship week. But, that is the mindset that I have. It's a dedication. Before I, go into the season, I really sacrifice everything for this game. And, it's to finish the 17 games that I'm given. And, if I go to the playoffs, that's a blessing. That's what we want to do. But, I still, signed that contract. And, I made an oath to, finish those 17 on my term and to be deliberate every day and to work hard to do that.
Why does it take a few more?
Struggle so much in the first quarter. It's been constant for 2 years, probably.
I can't answer that, man. I don't know that question. I don't know the answer to that question. Obviously, we want to start off fast. We want to finish strong, but I can't answer that for you.
Was there enough fight today?
Were you satisfied with the way the team fought?
Quite honestly, I would say up until probably the mid-third. You kind of just see the energy and just the momentum and just the emotions on guys' faces. Just kind of down about just the whole game. So I wouldn't say I was too happy about that.
DJ, do you think Robert's message is still resonating with his team?
I would say so. He really said what we all know. It's just we got 3 given games, so we got to go out there and, put what we want on tape. But like I said, when guys hear that it's still mentally easy to throw in the towel knowing that we're not going to the playoffs. So I think it resonated to guys. But I also think that there's a human side, which is like, okay, I want to take care of myself and make sure I'm healthy. But I feel like we got the right guys in the locker room to go about these games and take them like a championship week and finish the season out strong.
It's definitely frustrating. I mean, beginning of the season, that was what we wanted to do. We wanted to be able to, compete in the playoffs. I don't know what to say for real. I mean,
What happened on defense today?
I can't even tell you. It was executing. They executed more than us. I don't know what to say. They out-executed us.
How frustrating is it coming off a game where everybody was talking about how you guys play complementary football, offense, defense, and special teams, and then to come out and get blanked like this today?
It's definitely frustrating, because I do play a game like that. You expect them to do it again, the second week. And they had some key guys out too, on offense and defense and special teams. So we definitely thought we was going to be able to, win when it came to that. But, we didn't.
You're aware that your team was eliminated from the playoffs?
I mean, he just told me.
What was your reaction to that when he told you?
He just told me like 2 minutes ago. You just seen my reaction.
What are your
Like, I
reactions?
don't know what to say about it. You just seen me like.
You just answered it. I think we need to ask another question.
Did you expect Hill to play today? What was your thought when you heard he was out?
I definitely expect him to play. He on a good track to make history. I know Tyreek. I know he's a competitor, so I definitely thought he was. He's still a competitor at the end of the day, so it's probably something that, he want to heal up a little bit more so, he could do what he got to do the last 3 games they have and playoffs. If they make it to the playoffs, probably will.
What was Salah's message to you guys?
We just got to keep going. Give it everything we got. 3 more games, 3 guaranteed games. Just give it everything we got.
So it's, there's a lot of things to be disappointed about today. I think where does it rank that Aaron was working so hard to come back, and it always seemed like if you guys were alive for the playoffs, that would be more of a possibility. Now that's taken away. Where does that rank in terms of disappointments?
That's not something that was just on my mind. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, take it one game at a time. Our objective was to win the game today, so we didn't win. So